What's up, fellow gamers? Here I'm back making some videos again. Sorry, it's been a while since the last one, and let's go on with my collection. This time the MegaDrive, also known as Genesis in the United States. MegaDrive, actually this collection is really a work in progress. I'm missing tons and tons of good RPGs and shoot 'em ups. But all in all, this is a good start, I think. But let's start going through. There are quite a bit of classic Sega arcade games converted to the MegaDrive. This is Afterburner 2. Well, usually the MegaDrive version is quite inferior to the arcade game, but that is understandable. But good games. Good games, all of them still. Castlevania, the new generation, somewhat rare game. What was this called in the United States? It had a different name. Sorry, can't remember. One of the toughest Castlevania games there is. Dungeons and Dragons. What's the shine? Dungeons and Dragons, Warriors of the Eternal Sun. I'm a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons, especially of Eye of the Beholder games. Now this is an adventure game, nothing like Eye of the Beholder. This is a party-based game, top-down view. It's okay, nothing special, I think. Dynamite Heady. This is actually made by Treasure, people who made Ikaruga and Gunstar Heroes, but MegaDrive was their console of choice in the 16-bit era. Nice little platformer. Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time. These are, well, I'm not sure if I can call these platformers, but these were something special from Sega, and for that I must give them credit. You are a dolphin who swims in the ocean and battles sharks and stuff like that. Goes into deep caves and really unique games, really endearing. Here we have Ghouls and Ghosts, sequel to Ghosts and Goblins, and this is probably, well, one of the best conversions there is, the MegaDrive Genesis version of the classic game. One of the toughest games there is. Gunstar Heroes, the classic run and gun game, and one of the best in the genre. Brilliant. It has the Treasure touch with the colorful graphics and humor, but really a tough as nail game. In the core, a really nice weapon system. Check it out. Then the Sonic games 1, 2 and 3. Well, I am more of a Mario man myself, but you can't deny that Sonic has beautiful graphics, especially brilliant music, and well, the speed is there. But I do prefer the jumping-based platforming instead of the running-based platforming, but classics all around. There also was Sonic 3D, which is an isometric game, but really not as good as the 2D games. And Sonic & Knuckles. This is a 2D game, and it came in a really special cartridge. It has this opening here, which you can then feed a game like, let's see if I can insert this with one hand. Sorry about this. Let's put this here, and you can insert the game in this slot here, and Sonic & Knuckles is a game in itself, but when you insert Sonic 3 into it, you get to open up new stages in Sonic 3. This is basically another game when you combine these two. It's a pretty cool concept, and many people think that Sonic 3 combined with Sonic & Knuckles is the best platformer there is. Space Harrier 2, another one of those arcade conversions, as is Super Hang-On. The original Super Hang-On is a really great game. I love the music. Super Hang-On doesn't come close, but it's a nice motorcycle game all the same. Streets of Rage, the first of the trilogy on MegaDrive. Top-notch beat 'em all game. Although naturally, again, the arcade version is far superior. Then one of my really favorite shoot 'em up games, Thunderforce 2, 3, and 4. Especially 4 is my absolute favorite. I would rate it among top 5 shoot 'em ups there is. You should really check into it, especially for great levels, great weapons, great music, difficult but not too difficult. One of my favorite shoot 'em ups, Thunderforce 4. And then Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair. This is somewhat of a unique platformer slash action adventure, a bit too non-complex for my tastes. It's quite straightforward. Well, that was my MegaDrive games, and MegaDrive had the add-ons as well, the 32X and the Mega CD. So here are my two games for both expansions. Knuckles Chaotix, one of the best games for the 32X, and one of the best reasons to own it. Really beautiful looking 2D platformer, not starring Sonic anymore, but Knuckles, but really more of the same. Fast running and all that. Virtua Fighter. It really was a proper 3D fighting game, but just done on the MegaDrive with the power of 32X. Quite special. And actually this was a really good conversion. The graphics aren't as good as on the Saturn, but this might just have better playability than the Saturn version of the first Virtua Fighter. Then the Mega CD, Road Adventure. This is basically, well, it's not an interactive movie, but like many games on the Mega CD, you look at an pre-rendered video, and when you press buttons, the events unfold before your eyes. Here you drive a car, and you have to press on the different directions, and then the video before you changes. Quite simplified, but looks quite good. Finally, I have here Microcosm, a really mediocre flying shoot 'em up game. But this looks different, because this is actually a promo version that was sent to the like retailers. Trade sample says here, so this is somewhat of a rare find for me. Well, that was my MegaDrive collection. Like I said, it's a work in progress, missing quite a few key games, but I'm getting there. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.